Now get ready. Here we go.
What is going on, everybody? It is Arkham. We are in Kennywood. As you can see, that is steel curtain right up there. It is going, it's got people on it, and it is most definitely open. But I've never been to this park before, so we are here, gonna check it out for the first ever time. It is in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, on the western side, very close to Pittsburgh. And I'm gonna check out this park for the first time. I'm really looking forward to this place. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and I'm super excited to get started. And we are in the park. Kind of. So, as you can see, the park actually is technically on the other side of this street. So, this is really cool. So, we are actually right here. There's a tunnel that's gonna get us into the park that's on the other side. So we'll see you right there momentarily. This is gonna be interesting. It's so spooky. Ooh. And here is our reveal of, now we're inside of Kennywood, and this looks really, really cool. Not gonna lie. And there's Skyrocket right there, right at the very front of the park. Ain't that crazy? I have no idea where everything is, so much like with every other park, it looks, first off, it looks dead. Secondly, we're gonna kind of go into this blind and see what we come across and do as much as we can. So, fun facts for you guys, this park has 44 rides, 8 of them are roller coasters. 3 of those roller coasters are Woodies. One of those Woodies is a Mobius coaster, which would be really cool to try. They have one launch coaster, which is what we are going to start with, Skyrocket. And we will make our way around to the other stuff from there. Now, with those 44 rides, fun fact, that is the same number of rides that Great Adventure has currently as of this year. So, a little fun fact for you guys. Here's Skyrocket, though. Sporting 5-minute wait. If that even is a 5-minute wait, it looks like a walk-on. All right, do we want to get wet or do we want to get wet? I think this park's giving us one option right now. All right, Skyrocket. That's a pretty fun ride. It's a premier launch coaster. There's a holding brake at the top too, which is a very nice and unique touch that the ride has in the front row. We did sat in the front. We also got a Zen ride, which you don't come across those too often, but I guess the Zen ride at 12 o'clock really goes to show just how not very busy it is right now. But this ran great. I thought this was fun. There's a lot of more fun sections. It's not super thrilling, which I think is kind of the intent. It's meant to kind of be that ride that caters to others that are just getting into roller coasters. This is one of these perfect rides. It's not meant to be to stand out in the park, but it's a good first impression. Fun ride. Very fun ride. All right, we're making our way this way. They got a coffee shop and a gift shop right here. They got a massive arcade, but it looks like the next ride or next coaster we're coming across is actually one that many people have told me is one not to sleep on, and it's this guy right here, the Jackrabbit. I've heard some ridiculous things about this guy, and I'm about to see if that's true. That is literally all you get. That's crazy. All right, the Jackrabbit. Very famous for that crazy double down it has. And yeah, that was pretty crazy. There's no lap bar, it's just a seatbelt. I mean, didn't see that earlier. It's literally just a seatbelt that holds two people together. That's pretty ludicrous. And that is a really fun element. I do think right now that's kind of the main reason people go on it. Everything else, I thought the drops were fun. Everything else, that was kind of where I set this thing at. But we're not done with the Woodies just yet. We have another one right here. This is Racer. This is a Mobius coaster, so this will be a fun one to try. Let's see how this goes. Looks like Racer is not available yet, so we're gonna check this out. It's an actual Ace landmark from 2010. That's really cool. Historic landmark. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we'll come back to Racer in a bit, but we will enter Steelers country, which is home of the Steel Curtain. That is a loud ride, but we're gonna ride it anyway.
Riders in the station as we board that train and put our loose articles into the bin.
right, we just got off the Steel Curtain, and I think that's a pretty fun coaster. There's some really cool things that happen, but also there are some cons to it. Pros, the inversions are great. The first drop is wacky and weird. It's just a good array of elements that really complements this ride. Also, this ride is absolutely massive. It is, like, video photos are not going to do this thing justice. This thing is absolutely huge. So, and the trains are just, it feels, the trains are even bigger. It's crazy how big this ride is. It is a monster in this park. Now, cons, it has a vibration. It's not really a rattle, it's literal full-on vibration, almost like as if you were standing up on one of those massage chairs. That's kind of what this resembles. Not the comfy seat sitting down on the chair part, the actual feeling of being on a massage chair and trying to talk to somebody. That's almost what you get from this. It's a really sick ride. It's got a lot of really cool things going for it. I really like this. I really enjoyed it. All right, take two. Let's try Racer again.
Yeah, it was great. I loved it. The only thing that was down was the little roller coaster that was for her. Yeah. They have the biggest fan on the weekend. Do they? Yeah. Okay. That'll be fine. It is Kennywood. I'm not lying.
All right, we rode the Racer. We rode it twice because it is a Mobius coaster. So when you get off one side, you have to go around again to get back on. So what we did is that we rode one side, got off, and then waited for the other side, which ended up being the same train that we rode, which is what should have happened. And then we were able to technically complete the whole loop. We won both times, which is cool. And I think it's a really good ride. It's got a lot of nice airtime. It's even got some standing airtime on it too because it uses a buzz bar. Everybody loves their buzz bars on those Woodies, and they make for some really fun rides. It's really cool. Not as aggressive as, say, Phoenix, but it is still a really fun one, no doubt. I thoroughly enjoyed Racer. Really good. It is one credit, not two. All right, we're making our way this way. The kiddie area, Kiddie Land is right here. And, oh wow, what is going on here?
How would you all like to see Skittles on in the flow? Alright, this just is...
This is an auto race. It looks like it's a pair of movable cars, but it's on a track. It's interesting. This looks very interesting. I'm invested to try this. That was certainly interesting. Basically, it's just cars ran on a track that's not on a track. Kind of like a side friction coaster in a sense. That's just automated. This one wanted to do it, so we have that to work with. It's fun. It's different. It's cool. It's not a roller coaster. Don't count it as one. It's not a coaster. All right, next up is the Little Phantom. It's a kiddie coaster. You gotta get this credit. Alright, Little Phantom Jr., that was certainly something. Hey, kiddie credit acquired, what else can I say? Pretty smooth for how jank the ride looks, but hey, it holds up well. Alright, we're gonna head on this way now. Let's see what else we could come across now. Looks like our next coaster is right here. It is the Thunderbolt, a classic wooden coaster with probably and arguably one of the best finales out there. So let's get on this guy. Thunderbolt. Let's go. On the left tail? Alright, the classic Thunderbolt and slash Pippin, whatever his form it was called. That is a fun Woody. It is all about laterals, this one. Not very crazy with airtime, that's Jackrabbit's job. This one's all about the laterals, and it does a great job with that. The dynamics of the 3 Woodies in this park are actually incredible, and this is a 2014 Ace Landmark too. Wow, what a great ride this is. It's a really strong Woody. I don't know what I'd take over it, but if I take one or the other, but that's a really good ride. All right, so looks like Lost Kennywood's in that direction. And what the heck is this? What is happening here? Oh dear gosh. It's a boat. Oh boy. Noah's Ark? It's a golden ticket winner. All right, we gotta do this, right? We gotta. Oh man. All right. What do you got for me? Oh. This is fun. Okay. What the heck? Ooh. This is cool. I can't even see. Where do we go? Accessible. Oh, accessible route. Yeah, we don't need that. Oh gosh. Are we going outside? Oh, we are. Ooh. Okay. Oh, wait. It's a bit of a track. All right. Oh, okay. We gotta stop that. Oh, man. I would have thought climbing thing would have been. This is cool. Nice view. Alright. This thing is moving. Oh god. Oh god. It's so hard to move around in here. There's even stairs. You gotta go. Oh god. Oh my gosh, this is so trippy. Oh jeez. Oh boy. Animals and kangaroo and so weird. Boy. It's like if Houdini was a stand-up attraction. Oh god, we're going down more stairs. Oh boy. Not really what I need right now. Oh boy. goes over here? I'm still a little dizzy. Go that way. Okay. All right, that's a zebra. All right, why is there so much blood? Oh, it smells. Oh, well, this is fun. All right, you can stop that. Some capacity, right? Please. There's a mild way or a wild way. We're still not even done. Room may cause vertigo. Oh boy. How bad are we talking here? Alright. Oh, I see why. Viewers, you've been warned. Ooh. Oh wow. This is cool. Hoot hoot. They're all looking at me. Still not even done. More fun this way. Oh boy. This is a long house. Oh, Jesus. Are we out? Oh, we're out. There is a lot in there. That was pretty cool though. Noah's Ark. Here at Kennywood. That's cool. Alright, let's see what's inside of Lost Kennywood this time. Well, if this is Phantom Photos, it means we can't be too far behind from Phantom's Revenge. So, it might actually be in this area. We'll see. One of the first Zamperoid discoveries right here in the Black Widow. And look at how short this fence is. No other park that would make this would ever do fences like this anymore. Holy guacamole. Ah, another roller coaster right here, the Exterminator. So if you're familiar with Raging Cajun, put that inside of a box. Let's go. Alrighty, this is something. Exterminator. Fun ride. Teaming gets like a 14 out of 10. And then the ride itself, I feel like compared to Raging Cajun, it tries to alter the spinning too much. So, like, especially halfway, like, it tries to force it to rotate another way when it should just let the ride spin the way it wants to. At least that's how I feel about it. It's still really good. I think the theming is just... The theming is so good in there. Like it feels like you are like the size of a rat and you're just going through the sewers and all that crazy nonsense. It's actually a pretty solid ride. And they have a giant swing set from hell in this park, the swing shot. So that's cool if they have that, but there's something else that's a little bit more eye candy to me. And it's just right around the corner. And that would be you, the Phantom's Revenge. What a cool presence and sign this is. The final coaster before we have completion in the park. Let's go. But a fun fact about Phantom's Revenge, it used to be an aero looper. The whole first half of the ride used to be somewhat the same, and then it changes pretty much for the rest of it. So they turned it into this massive looping coaster into an airtime machine. So I'm very curious to see how this thing rides. It looks really, really interesting. Alright, we just got off of the Phantom's Revenge. We did 11 rides. 11 rides on Phantom's Revenge. That is a powerful airtime machine. My gosh, that is an incredible ride. It kickstarts it right away. The first drop is not as big as the second drop. That is what makes it a hypercoaster after all. That is an incredible, incredible ride. And then the whole second half is just airtime galore. And it's violent airtime too. It is absolutely insane, the airtime that it does on that. And I mean, we didn't even have to get out of the station.
Nope.
How was that?
It was a very intense ride.
Oh yeah.
The back half of the car train is much better.
Yes. Yes.
If you want to get ejected, that's where you want to be at.
You're gonna get thrown out no matter what, but the back row just feels so insane. Now this ride, I believe, is new for the park as of like 1 or 2-ish years ago, and it looks very interesting for the Planet Coaster people that watch my stuff. It's literally that. It's literally that same ride out of Planet Coaster. So it was a ride that caught our eye as we were going around, so I figured we'd give it a shot while we're here. It's called Spinvasion. Sounds cool. It's fun flat. I don't know if it's kind of like a ride that tries to be a throw flat when it's not really a throwing flat. But I respect it for what it does. It's a pretty good ride. It's fun. Not too dizzying. I think it's much better than Apollo. It doesn't get you as nauseated as Apollo would. It's actually pretty good. And they also have bumper cars themed to French fries. That's kind of an interesting theme. And look at that, there's Skyrocket. We are back at the front of the park again. So we have officially completed our loop of the rides here, but Johnny did have a request to check out the Kangaroo, which luckily is also right up here as well, which is a classic and staple of Kennywood. So, of course, we got to give it a try. Here we are. Kangaroo, that was pretty cute. That was fun. Definitely more base for families and kids, but it was really cute. Nice classic, fun. Gets you used to airtime, which is cool. Well, next up, we're gonna check out the Old Mill, which looks like a boat dark ride. So, see what's inside. That was something. I'll give it credit though. For how this is the oldest operating ride I think in the world, as they mentioned in the spiel, and it's actually like, it's really good for what it is though. That's not me saying I hate this thing. It's really, really cool. Give it a try when you're in the park. It's right at the front too. So it's nice, quick, breezy, relaxing. It's pretty solid. I really have to say the whole atmosphere around the park and the charm that this park has is really incredible. So many really cool things. There's just everywhere you look, there's just something to do. And I love that about this place, really. It's really, really cool. I really like what they did, the new additions that they have added, and all the rides. We got full coaster completion here, which is great. And I cannot wait to talk about these other rides more and more and more. We're actually gonna be heading out right now. There's actually a storm coming in, so we're gonna make our way closer. We're gonna make our way out of the park, and we're gonna head on out to the next thing on our little adventure that I have right now. What a time, what a time. Man, oh man, I had an absolute blast here for my first ever visit to Kennywood. You guys definitely gotta go and check this place out here in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. West Pennsylvania. Great park, great roller coasters, great atmosphere, great charm. A really fantastic place. You need to get out here, see for yourself. It really is impeccable. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Always make your ride operators. Have an amazing rest of your day. I'll see you all in the park very, very soon. Goodbye.
Here we go. Farm set. Head back. Farm set. Head back. Here we go.